Time Magazine has 100, and People Magazine got 50, and I want So Unique enough, so I put 75.
MJ Racadio, every year, people start seeing you on social media because of your 75 most influential. Tell us about that.
You know what? I'm very grateful that my movement really reached far. It became global. And the reason why I want to create that movement and I want to bring the Filipino Americans together. And when I started in 2014, I don't really see it, regardless of your placement there. I guess you can say the numbering is just a convenient to, even you see the 75, they're very influential. And you're there because I want the young generation to look up to these people on the list. Because sometimes, we are lost in water, you have no role models. When you see this list, you know what? If she can make it, he can make it, I can make it.
I love that. How would you then differentiate? Because we Filipinos, there's different award-giving bodies or organizations that give awards, right? How different is the 75 most influential from the other awards?
Because it's all over the US. And also mainstream. When you say congratulations, you made it.
Thank you, yes.
You made it in mainstream. You just happen to be Filipino American. So when you say Joe Coy, when you say her, Olivia Rodrigo, they're there. But in our Filipino community, we don't know them. So when you put that list in there, you become, wow, they really made it. No money involved, you're on the list, you're just inspiring the community. And that's the big difference. And it comes out every October 18, which is in conjunction with Filipino American History Month. And we've been in this country for a long time. And it's about time for us to be heard just for that list. And you can use it as a reference. And I'm very, very happy that I've accomplished that.
And also, speaking of long time, you have been in the industry somehow for a long time. You've had your podcast since...
8 years.
For 8 years now.
Yes, 8 years now.
Tell us about that.
Well, I was in the business school. Then I finished, my degree in business, and then I moved to Modesto. I was like, I got bored, and I want to do something special. For some reason, I created this podcast, inviting influential people. Then after that, I got invited here in LA, and then I moved here in Hollywood. I believe it's like April of 2015.
Right.
That was my first move. So it's nice to be part of to get your feet wet and to know what's going on. Since the podcast is dedicated to Film Hollywood, so I have to experience it and attending events all over the place. It gets tiring, there's no monetary reward, but you have to love what you're doing. Because if you're entering this industry for the wrong reasons, you're not gonna last.
Right. So in your interviews, let's talk about some of your most, right? So what's the most fun interview you've had?
The most fun, I can say, former Miss America, Angela Perez Baracchio Gray, as well as my dream interview is Steve Harvey. That was my dream.
Wow. Yeah.
It did happen because it's hard to really interview this celebrity.
Right.
And the only way I can get him is to become, official media for Miss Universe. So I applied, and little did I know, I was approved to be official media for Miss Universe, and I went to Bangkok, Thailand.
See, there you have it. MJ, you're the epitome of going for your dreams or going after your dreams, like whatever it takes. Like, you
Absolutely.
wanted to interview Steve Harvey. The only way to do it is if you became an official journalist for the
Media for Miss Universe.
Media for Miss Universe, and that's what you did. You applied. You've gone through so much to achieve what you wanted to achieve, right? Love that. So your advice to those who want to cover Hollywood?
I don't know, you just have to keep your feet wet. You have to focus. You can say, do not complain if that's what you want to do. If you're lack of sleep, you just came from somewhere. It's part of the process. You have to really jump. As Steve Harvey said, you must jump. If you're afraid to jump, your parachute will not open. And that has been my motivation with Steve Harvey. When I finally met him, I've already jumped.
Wow.
Opens up a whole bunch of opportunities for me to travel
Love that. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for making time for us today, and God bless you on your journey.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Once again, thank you so much, MJ Racadio. How fortuitous it was that after that interview, we both headed straight to the Asian World Film Festival for Philippines Day. And that's when I got called. If you missed the segment earlier, I got called by Leo School. He was sick. I had to pick him up. And there was no one to do a red carpet interviews at that event because I hadn't planned for it because I was going to do it. But MJ was there. Thank you so much, MJ. What a treat it was to have had you on the red carpet covering for Sojanel TV. And so next time you come to Southern California, I'll make sure to treat you to this free medium French fries from McDonald's. For a limited time, we can get a free medium fries with a purchase of any crispy chicken sandwich or Big Mac at participating McDonald's. So make sure that you take advantage of this treat. If you are in the mood for some golden crispy McDonald's fries, for a limited time only, you can treat yourself and get a free medium fry with a purchase of any crispy chicken sandwich or Big Mac at participating McDonald's. We will be back with more. Don't go away.